I'm Shay Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Ash Pattison, the Executive Chair for PC Gold. Ash, it's fabulous to see you again away from the city of Kalgoorlie and back in our home states.
Indeed, Shay. Feel a bit fresher today too.
Yes, there were a few dusty faces walking around diggers. Now, let's focus on the Spring Hill project in Northern Territory that you are bringing to market. You are hunting for gold out here. And correct me if I'm wrong, your IPO closed today, and this was oversubscribed, I believe. Can you take me through the details of this?
Indeed. Look, we went to market to raise $10 million as a minimum and have successfully closed the raise this morning at $13.5 million. In conjunction with our joint lead managers, demand was far greater than that, but we've scaled, that demand from both institution and retail to really deliver a funding package, that enables us to really achieve what we want to achieve in the short to medium term. So it's been a great result, and certainly, some great institutional names coming to the register, along with some exceptional quality retail investors as well and high net worth. So great outcome and a great job by joint lead managers.
It certainly is. But now it's time to get down to the business part. To borrow a phrase from you, I know you're not on the board yet when it comes to ASX, but I know that there is going to be a very extensive exploration program ahead. Mate, tell me, how are you going to spend that money in the ground?
Yeah, look, the first objective is 34,000 meters of drilling, of which 20,000 of that is diamond drilling. 14,000 meters RC, a bit different to a lot of our peers in West Australia. Really we embark a lot on the diamond focus, and that's about proving and delivering on the scale of this project. At the end of the day, we come to the market with 820,000 ounces in JORC resource today. The drill program is really designed to validate and deliver on our exploration targets of additional 1 to 2 million ounces on top of that resource. So yeah, so I mean it's an action-packed program. It's we'll see 4 to 5 rigs drilling post IPO, and really a lot of information flow about the true scale potential of the asset, which is what excites everybody.
4 to 5 rigs on site is no mean feat. So that essentially means there's going to be an awful lot of news flow coming up for investors. Tell me, have we seen the full potential of the goldfields out in the Northern Territory?
No, look, the Pine Creek, Oregon has really been underdone in recent times. The last meaningful, mining and exploration programs were completed in the early 90s. So 30 years on, and really the gold belt has really been underdone from modern day exploration. And again, a lot of historical resources based on some small pits in the area. And that's sort of limited people's focus too. They've been attracted to drilling out below those historical workings in the case of some of our neighbours. So a big large scale program in the region is the first of its kind, in 30 plus years in the Pine Creek, Oregon.
Now, you'll be formally tradable by the end of September. So, this is obviously a key milestone for investors to look out for. But what other key bits of information can investors keep their eye out for coming through October, November, and December?
Yeah, look, the IPO is also delivering funding for us to work on a full feasibility study on the project. As I said, as a private company, we've spent over $20 million on the asset before bringing it to market. So, the existing resource is mineable today. It's on a granted mineral lease. It's got environmental approvals in hand to start open pit mining. And the work we've done in terms of extensive metallurgical test work and the like is all at PFS level or better today. So so the feasibility study is going to be key, and the objective of that really is to deliver a processing solution, whether that be build our own plant at site, or we seek to continue to get access to an existing plant which is located 15 k's away from us. So So not only will there be the exploration drilling results, there'll be updates as a result of that feasibility study work. But really, ultimately it'll come down to delivering what that scale potential is of the asset, and that'll put us in a very unique position in the region.
It certainly will, Ash. I'm looking forward very much to seeing what you pull out of the ground over at Spring Hill. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on the successful IPO, and I cannot wait to see your first trading day.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Shay. Thanks for the time.